Salutations, Shazam shitheads. You're listening to Zero, a podcast that is currently about the movie Shazam from the DC Extended Universe franchise of films. I'm Sam, aka Fuck Shit Santa, the Santa who says fucking shit.
Oh, hi. I'm Giga, Fuck Shit Santa, the Santa that says fucking shit.
And I'm Val Flightcub, aka DC's first openly gay character. Congratulations to the DCEU.
Wow.
The rule of twos.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I came up with it and I wanted to use it.
Yeah, that's fine. I just don't think that you should be entitled to the sweat of your brow.
What?
What? Entitled to the sweat of my brow?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna alienate me from the product of my labor. Okay.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Huh.
Just like I alienated Sam.
Yeah, I'm very confused. We finished Shazam.
We did.
We did.
Can I ask? Did we all like it?
I really liked it.
Yes.
I had a great time. I think this is the first time that I've really felt like our stupid ass way of watching movies just so that we can talk about them for as long as possible because we have no self-control actually benefited us.
Yeah,
because I was like, we got all that shitty shit. Yeah, we got all that shit out of the way in the second act, and then a week passed, and we didn't have to think about it because it had nothing to do with anything that happened this time.
But there is some stuff that gets paid off, like fuck shit Santa the Santa that says shit and fuck.
Yeah.
God. I really liked it.
I thought that the second time he came on screen was very funny.
Yes, the second time he came on screen, yes. The third time he came on screen was stupid. Yes, I mean, there were times where I was like, okay, we get it. This is a kid's movie, blah, 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 blah. You're setting up for the sequel, blah, 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 blah. But I did on the first page, write in all caps, first page of my notes, that was so fucking cool with 3 exclamation points. So
this was a rare, I think, I can't believe I'm about to say this about a superhero movie that came out in the past 10 years.
Good third act?
The third act was the best part.
Yeah.
It was good.
And you know what I think helped?
Everything came together. Like I feel like Zach and Hunter Killer or whatever the kid's name is,
Azure Angel.
I think their performances synced up a bit better.
Yes.
This time around.
Yep. I think so too.
You know what I think helped the third act, by the way, is that all of the stuff involving the CGI monster men served as like fun character moments, whereas the actual core battle was 2 human actors fighting each other.
Yes.
Rather
and
than
using their
one
brains
human actor
too,
fighting
not
a
just
CGI monster man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, the way that he ultimately defeated Sivana, spoilers,
is smart.
He beats the villains. It was a cool way of doing it. But Val, you've got something.
Yes.
That
so
you are very excited for.
Yes. So you guys know that I love myself and the sound of my own voice. So I love to listen back to our podcast, our very good podcast of 0 to 0. And I was listening to the first episode where we talked about, there's no fan fiction for this one. And I was like, oh, haha, I'm going to look for one. And if I can't find one, I'm going to write one. And then, last episode, I also, I think, said something about how I was going to write a fan fiction, called Pregnant with Shazam. Notably not with Shazam, but by Shazam. And, So
wrong. Incorrect.
I have gone onto Wattpad and done my preliminary research, and I found this. I found this fan fiction called "Pregnant with Shazam" by me. It's by me. I wrote it. It's.
I was wondering if that was a coincidence that the author was also named Flight Cub with 2 B's.
The username is Flight Cub with 2 B's. Yes. All one word. So I'm very proud of this fan fiction. I think I nailed all of the fan fiction beats and styles that you might recognize. So I just kind of typed stream of consciousness. I did not go back and make things make more sense or better.
Nor should you. I do see that this is number 432 in the Shazam category.
Good.
And it has 3 views, which I have to assume. There are 3 hosts of this podcast.
When I first uploaded it, it had 2 views already, so I don't know what the fucking...
Oh.
I viewed
Sam,
the
you
draft
and the spirit that inhabited you as you wrote it.
I'm looking at it in incognito mode, so maybe my view isn't being counted.
Maybe your view isn't being counted. So I would like the 2 of you to read this, and I know I found a spot that's like directly in the middle. Do you guys like the header picture that I made for Shazam?
Very scientific.
I like the pregnancy diagram with Zachary Levi's face. I appreciate that it's upside down, as is the baby.
Yes. So I'll set the scene. I'll read the opening, and then which of you would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Because I'm better.
Well, we do famously always like to save the worst for last, and that'll be me this time.
So this is by Flight Cub with 2 B's, pregnant with Shazam. The description says, notice that it says with, not by. I have sex with the wizard and well... ...
You'll never guess what happens next.
That's pretty accurate too. Oh, okay.
Darman voice. This Wattpad user had sex with the wizard, and you'll never guess what happened next.
Come over here, love. I just felt the baby kick. I said to my lover. He walked over while pushing his hair back behind his ear because it's long and wavy. My boyfriend, Aquaman, was tall. His hands are huge as he puts them on my belly.
Did you cheat on Aquaman?
Or the author?
We're getting there. Wow. I think I could feel the baby in Terra, he said, and looked into my eyes with his eyes and smiled. I'm so glad you're staying with me, Ebvin, though this baby isn't yours, I said to him. Of course, my love. I don't mind that he won't be biologically mine. I will love him so much. I don't blame you for cheating on me, because it's not every day you find yourself in another dimension. How were you supposed to know that what would happen? He was always so understanding, even though he was a hulk of a man, and so gruff.
That's great.
Flashback, 2 months earlier.
Approximately 2 months. It's a wiggly.
Oh, yes, Shazam! You are such a sexy wizard! I moaned. Touch my staff, he said, as he thrust.
Alright, no, that's it. We're done.
No, we're not done. That's it. Because then the next thing is approximately 30 minutes before then.
Okay, so, are we just switching halfway through?
I will tell you when it's time to switch.
All right, flashback. Approximately 30 minutes before that. I was on the subway on my way home from the craft store which I had gone to after work. They didn't have all the colors of paint that I was looking for, but I was able to find some that I really liked. I think my painting project is still going to come out looking great. I just will have to mix some colors together to get the color I want.
See, this is what I love in a fanfic. It's a nice slice of life. We're getting to know a little bit about the author, and and we get to hear all of this about paint and mixing paint and paint.
It's hard to get a good tan color, especially when the paint is only $79 per bottle. That's difficult. That's a puzzle you've given me.
It's $sign and then 79 cents.
The subway train was barreling down the tracks between stops like normal. Then all of a sudden, the whole car went cold. I zipped up my jacket to cover my mouth and sat up because I had been leaning back and resting my head on the window behind me. When I sat up, I opened my eyes and realized that everyone else on the train was gone. I don't know where they went. The light-up signs were flashing with weird symbols, like a demon is...
I want to commend you on this, Val, or whoever wrote this.
It's me. I wrote it.
You wrote. Okay. You really nailed the kind of thing that makes me want to die when I read it in fanfic, which is the phrasing of "I sat up because I had been doing this." The Like, don't tell me, don't set the scene by making it so that I know what's happening. Tell me after the fact as an explanation.
I really like how short, like, they're very short run-on sentences. Like, they're somehow run-on sentences, but, like, but they could still be shorter.
Do you like also that they can feel the baby after 2 months?
Yeah, I do like that too.
Thank you for pointing that out, because I didn't even notice it. It's been a while since I was on thebuff.com.
An exceptional baby. The baby... The doors open, and I realized the train had stopped. So I got out. There was a big cave instead of a subway station, but I was wearing LL Bean boots, so I wasn't worried about my feet getting wet. I walked down the tunnel, and at the end of the tunnel, there was a big chair with a wizard sitting in it, and a bunch of demon statues. The wizard stood up and said, "Wow, you're here early. I wasn't expecting someone to come by for another 5 minutes." "Well, the train was early today," I said. I love to do little quips like that.
Fuck off. Shut up.
That's the middle.
That's the middle?
That's the middle.
The wizard explained to me that his name is Shazam and that I was there to do a purity test to see if he could give me his magic powers because he's too tired to keep them.
Yeah, fair.
"Look in these orb," the wizard said, and I did.
He has 2?
"Okay, we are going to start the test." All of a sudden, the cave went dark and the gargoyle statues had red eyes that lit up. "You should touch the orb. It will be really sexy and cool." Oh, sorry. "You should touch the orb. It will be really sexy and cool," the demons whispered to me, but I was too confused by what the test was, so I didn't do anything. When the test was over... When the test was over, the wizard said to me, "Wow," and looked at me up and down. "I have never seen results of the test like this before. Not only are you pure of heart," the orb said, "you are the most perverted and kinky..."
Hell yes.
"You are the most perverted and kinky person it's even seen." He's smoldering into my eyes, and I gave him a little wink. Then you know what happened.
What?
Present day. Aquaman, my boyfriend, gave my tummy a little pat and then walked into the kitchen. "Do you want some eggs?" "Yes, I'm starving," I said, because I was. "This baby is making me so hungry all the time. Just not fish eggs, please, lol," I said, teasing him. He was still the king of the sea, but he loves me, so I can make jokes at him if I want. About fast forward 7 more months. "Ooh, I think my water broke," I said at the dinner table. "Oh no, is it go time?" said Aquaman. He stood up so fast the table got tipped over and runned over to the go bag that we had made up for when I was ready to give birth. He slang it around his shoulder and picked me up in bridal carry and brought me to the truck and put me down in the passenger seat of the truck. Then he floored it to the hospital. And then we went to a specialty hospital that does water births because Arthur said that's how he was born, and look how well he turned out. True. I didn't point out that this baby was going to be a wizard. And not a fish person. I just let him have this one.
That's very generous of you.
About 18 hours later. "Congratulations, Aquaman and Val. You have a beautiful baby boy," the doctor said. He didn't have to do all the pushing," I said. "But he was Aquaman's son after all. I knew he would be a great dad. Thanks for reading. I would love if you could review. Stay tuned for part 2 very soon. That's when it all gets crazy, tonguey face." This shit sucked.
Oh.
My first review.
No. Horrible. Bad.
Just kidding. Haha.
Smiley face. Smiley face.
Smiley face.
So did you guys like my fanfiction?
So you
I
were
liked
touching,
your fanfiction.
Yeah, you said his name while touching his staff, so is that why that instead of... Okay. Anyway, that was great, Val.
No. It very specifically said Shazam, and then he says touch my staff.
Mm-hmm.
True.
It's a reference to the movie when he says that.
But how does the baby get Shazam?
They're having sex. The wizard is Shazam.
I don't know why you're confused. I think it was pretty fucking obvious what's going on here.
Well, anyway,
which is that our friend Val has a problem.
our friend Val is a gifted auteur.
So I wrote that on Friday night.
It's really good.
Made the header photo. and laughed so hard that I cried. Thinking about how much you would love the fanfiction.
It's really fucking funny, Val. It's really
you.
fucking good.
I did like it a lot.
Thank you. Also, he smoldering in my eyes was... I was intending to type he smoldered, but my hands just said smoldering instead, and I was like, well, I have to keep it.
That's what you do. I've written a lot of bad fanfic. I mean, not that this was that, but I've written a lot of bad fanfic on purpose. Not that this was that, but I've written a lot of bad fanfic on purpose, and that is just kind of what you have to do. Not that this was that, but you just kind of have to dissociate and let your fingers do the walking, as it were. Mm-hmm.
Like when the opening line, I forgot to put quotation marks, and I just said,
no problem.
Well, guess there's no quotation marks. And then
if there were supposed to be quotation marks, they would have been there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, I think this was a beautiful work of art.
Yeah. Let your fingers do the walking. Let Shazam's body do the talking.
Ow,
I feel like this was none of our business, though.
I mean, I wrote it specifically for the two of you, so. There was a thing that was like, why do you write? Like, is it for fun? Is it to develop your skills? Is it blah, blah, blah? And then one of the questions was like, who's your intended audience? And I just skipped
Sam
the questions,
Giga.
but I really was just like, it's the host of 0 to 0.
Yeah, I mean...
Including yourself.
Including me.
I mean, I don't have any... I'm no longer having any problems getting as hard as I need to be for this podcast.
Well, that is a reference to something that we said on Discord, and I don't think that anyone listening to this is going to have any idea what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, what is there to understand?
Or did we talk about that on the podcast? I don't remember.
No, it was not. It was in
I mean,
in
I
Discord.
feel like the implication is that I need to be in a tumescent state to record podcasts, and,
So Billy goes home from the mall.
Yep. And he's been missing long enough that the foster parents are worried about him.
They're yelling at him.
He looks beat up, which I thought, continuity win.
Yes,
Continuity when Billy left the mall and he's not at the mall anymore.
This is feminism.
Mm-hmm. So, Rosa is like, oh my God, come in. And Victor says, we need to have a talk. And he's pretty mad.
They're yelling at him about how he skipped school and all that. Mm-hmm. The others are downstairs. They're listening to this. They're watching the news also. They can see Freddy talking to Shazam on the news. And continuity win, Mary remembers what happened previously in the movie when Shazam rescued her from getting pancaked and seemed to know who she was.
Yep.
And at this point, we could see that Darla, who of course knows the secret, is sitting there bouncing up and down, just waiting for someone to say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mary's like, wait a minute. They seem to know each other. Remember when Freddy was arguing with Billy and it got really weird and confused? And Darla's just like,
Yeah.
And finally Eugene is like, wait, is Billy the hero? And Darla's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking
says,
figured it out.
You figured it out. I didn't break any promises. I'm a good sister.
I didn't have to tell anyone.
It's so cute. Because, I mean...
Darla's so fucking small.
Darla is very small. Yeah, I took a screenshot of later in the scene, and
yeah, but
really
even just
small
like,
for some fucking reason.
yeah, like she's like sitting next to the other kids, and in this I'm looking at right now, and God, she's small.
She's small.
Darla is the star of Act 3.
She is.
She's the star of the whole movie.
She is. So they go upstairs, and Rosa and Victor are like, he's had a rough day, give him some space, okay? And all the other kids are like, okay, no. They go in immediately. And so Eugene is a child actor. He is played by a child actor, and you kind of see it in this scene.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell that he was a child, yeah.
Yeah. But he's like...
I just thought he was a small man most of the time.
No, turned out he's actually... He's the same distance from the camera as everyone else.
They actually actually found a kid.
What?
They did surgery out of grape. So
wait, is that allowed? Is that legal? Don't they
did camera at a boy.
Don't they? Wait, don't they have to go to school?
No.
Oh,
not all of them.
Not all of them.
So Eugene is like, listen, I'm not a hacker, but I did hack some government.
I do need to point out. Yeah. He says that he learned a little bit about hacking from Watch Dogs and Uplink, and I was not expecting the Uplink shout out.
Yeah, Uplink was a bit of a I mean,
I
you
played
can't
that
learn
game in like
shit.
middle school.
Is that a
You
deep
can't-
cut?
That's a bit of a deep cut. You
It's
can't
a pretty
learn
deep
shit
cut. That game
about
is
shit from Watch Dogs, but Uplink is pretty dope.
Yeah, Uplink. It's like a hacking sim. You're not going to learn anything about hacking from Watch Dogs, but yeah. Uplink is obviously it's not realistic, but it's pretending to be a realistic hacking simulator. I just did air quotes at at nothing because you can't see them, but B, I also don't even know what I was air quoting.
Yeah,
Because I air quoted when I said supposed to be, which doesn't make any sense.
It's
I just want you to
pretending,
know
quote unquote,
that
pretending.
I'm a fuck up, and what I did makes no sense. Pedro has the notebook, so continuity win on that one.
Oh, and Pedro-
I had no idea what the point of him finding it was before,
yeah,
but now
Pedro
we know.
did find the notebook.
And Billy's like, okay, well, you guys are being weird and talking to me, and I'm not interested. And he starts to walk out. And Eugene, or Mary, I think. Anyway, they found his parents. And
Marilyn and Cece Batson.
Which one is the mom of those?
That would be
Marilyn.
Marilyn.
I know, but it's, Cece's not
Cece
really
is like what? His dad's name is Cece.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
sorry,
the
is this a
pizza?
bridge too far in this fucking superhero movie?
This motherfucker is named after a pizza buffet.
I cannot suspend my disbelief about someone going by Cece.
It's a girl's initials, okay?
Yeah,
Women
Its
get
name-
called Cece.
yeah.
It might be like Charles Batson. I don't know.
I don't believe it.
Anyway, it's not
Charles
important.
Entertainment Batson.
So
A powerful rat.
this is a big deal. So this is also, it's funny that like last episode
Continuity win.
continuity when
Billy
who cares
has a
about
mom.
this? Last episode, Sam, you were like, yeah, this whole thing of him wanting to find his parents is like, or is him trying to find his mom is like not in the movie at all. And then Shazam, the movie, said, we hear you, Sam. We're gonna put it right back,
Yeah,
okay?
We hear
It's
you,
in-
we see you. Yeah, I mean,
the
this
movie.
is just
We're
why
listening and learning.
just a big part of why I found Act 2 so frustrating, because it felt like they just forgot about a lot of things that were going on. But yeah, so his dad has been in prison for 10 years now. The reason he couldn't find his mom is because she went back to her maiden name, but she is here. She's 2 subway stops away.
Oh
so
my
Billy
gosh.
runs out the door. Victor and Rosa chase after him.
There's
All the kids. Yeah.
I paused on this part to take notes and noticed that outside the front of their house, they have a snowman who's like fallen over, and he's like, intentionally made to be fallen over. So he has like 2 rain boots like sticking out of him, like he's fallen on his back and his legs are up in the air. It's funny.
Yeah.
It was cute. I like that
And so-
like little detail of like, let's put a
It's
snowman
kind of
in
a
the front
funny
yard,
scene.
and it's like, that's funny.
I do like that.
snowman.
That's in character for the Rosa family or Vasquez family who do their funny grace.
They're
Right.
They're kind of a funny family.
They are.
So Billy runs out. You see Billy run out of the house, and then Rosa and Victor are like running after him. They're like, "Oh, get in the van!" And Billy's a fast boy, so he zooms away, and then we cut, and we see him, and he's approaching. Weirdly enough, in the middle of wait, no. First the kids go back inside.
Yeah.
I do want to say continuity fail. What happened to Victor and Rosa chasing him in their van? How did because he's not Shazammed. He just loses them?
I have
he's just
no
very fast.
idea.
Anyway, they leave. The
Also-
kids go back
It doesn't
inside.
matter.
Darla's
Also,
like,
there's
aren't
a-
we gonna...
There's a bumper sticker on the car that says, "I'm a foster mom. What's your superhero? No, what's your superpower?" And
Yeah.
I like the little shout out to foster parents. Like, foster parents are a very important part of society, but also like seems like a weird time to, I don't know.
Anyway, so the kids go
It's
back inside.
kind of a fuck you to everyone who's not a foster parent.
Well,
No,
I
it just
did-
seemed like
I-
a weird time to be like, see, they're foster parents. #winning. And it's
Yeah,
like,
that-
They
okay.
lost this child.
No fault of their own.
It's better than the bumper sticker I saw when I was working at Target that said, like, my unschooled kid is smarter than your honor student, which made me die. So the kids go back
Or a
inside.
bumper sticker that says, "I'm a foster parent. Suck my nuts."
That's better.
Or one that says, if you're a foster parent, I'm better than you.
Just
No reason.
Honk if you're a worse parent than me. So they go back inside, and Darla's like, "Aren't we gonna go chase after him?" And what's her name? Mary's like, no. And
we're gonna stay here for now.
And then,
ding dong.
Ding dong, it's
Ding
saying
dong.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
So Freddy comes back and he's followed in by a tall-ish, bald man with sunglasses.
A rude man who says a
might
bad
know.
word.
Dr. Spawn, and he's like, this place is so quaint. Actually, it's a doo-doo fuck place.
What a shithole.
What a shithole, he says. As
What a bitch of an ass of a house.
Just like Sans Undertale as he takes off his glasses.
I guess you can say shit an unlimited amount of times in a PG-13 movie.
I think that might actually be true.
Yeah, so it's like on TV.
Yeah. I remember watching Suits and they're always like, I don't give a shit. And I was like, oh, okay.
So Billy's running along the sidewalk and he's running up to this kind of like weirdly idyllic little 2-story house in the middle of Philadelphia, which I thought was kind of weird. And he goes up to the door and he knocks on the door, and just the nicest lady on earth opens up the door and says, "Oh, hi, Billy. I recognize you."
"Oh, you must be my grandson and also my son. Come in and have some graham crackers."
And so she invites him home. And
I call them graham crackers because my grandkids all call me Graham.
And that's the end of the movie.
Yeah, that's the end of the movie.
They're peanut butter cookies.
He finds his bio family, and they're perfect. And
they have been
And it
searching
turns out they
desperately
are
for him
the
the
Vasquez
entire time.
family, so he actually gets the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
No,
No, just kidding. So he goes to what looks like is probably just a shitty high-rise. Doesn't look quite like public housing, but it's pretty shitty.
And there's sounds coming from the apartments as he passes by, and he's kind of spooked.
It was a little weird. I don't know how I felt about the part where he's like walking down the hallway to his mom's apartment.
And he hears some domestic abuse happening.
Yeah, to establish like how poor and scary this apartment building is.
Yeah, I don't know
he's
how I
just,
felt
like,
about that.
Hearing some domestic violence.
I like.
Could be yelling for some other purpose.
Maybe they were watching a loud show on TV.
Maybe the people that live in that apartment to say, "Hey, let's have a yelling contest. Let's yell everything we're going to say for the next 30 minutes.
Let's have a yelling and breaking glass contest."
I thought that this part was pretty singularly maybe the best scene in the movie, but that kind of.
It was very, very potent.
Yes.
Yeah, but I do think that this is probably like one of the better scenes of the movie. I think that
yes, I think
he knocks on the door,
superb.
and a woman opens the door and says, "Oh, I don't know what you're selling, kid, but I'm late for work, so shove off." And then he shows her the compass ball and he says, "Mom, it's me." And he goes for a hug,
I'm home.
She pushes him back, and there's a man in the apartment, and he's like, "Who's that, Marilyn?" And she says, "No one, Travis." Mm-hmm. And she steps outside.
I can't believe that she's living with Travis McElroy.
I thought she was going to say, "Oh, just some carolers." That's a stupid excuse, but whatever.
I mean, that's a bad lie, because you would know if they were carolers, because you'd hear them caroling.
Yes. It only works if the person has a boombox and then a big sign that says, "Say it's carolers."
They're just carolers. Christmas, Christmas. Well, we better get going.
Right.
Yeah, so she steps outside and closes the door behind her, and Billy's like, "Oof, this is rough." He says, "Sorry, Mom, I never meant to run away. It was an accident. I just got separated and I couldn't find you." And she says, "I know. I saw you."
She very resignedly, or like when he first goes to introduce himself, she's like, "It's you, isn't it?"
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we get a flashback to the mom's perspective of this, and he says,
sees her and he pets her on the head, and he says, "That's not you, girl."
No,
because
that's a different person that has those eyes. Yeah, she says, "I was 17 and screwed up, blah blah blah," and basically, he ran away. She couldn't find him, and she was by herself, like her and the dad, like. She says, like, your dad decided not to be part of it at all. And
she got pregnant as a teenager, and her family, like, kicked her out. And then Billy's dad left. So she was struggling.
And when she saw Billy with the police, she realized they could do a better job of taking care of him than she ever could. And then she says just the most heartbreaking thing. She goes, "But you're good, right?" I mean,
Yeah,
you're
like
good.
that really fucking sucks. Like, because it's like
you landed on your feet, like
it immediately like throws off the fact like not only that like he spent his entire life looking for her, but also that she like it wasn't entirely for his sake that she abandoned him. She like I mean that's obvious, but like that's like makes it explicit. Like
she's like
so
you're fine,
but
right?
I made the right decision.
Yeah,
right?
he's kind of trying to like keep it together, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing great. I just wanted you to know that I'm okay, but I've got my own family, so I should get going." He hands her the compass, and she says, "What's this?"
Oh my god!
I fucking hated that. Yeah, I made a Roblox oof sound when she said that. Insert a Roblox oof sound right there.
Okay.
Sivana and Billy are themes because they're both obsessed with a little
a ball
toy.
A little ball, yeah.
Spherical is the word I was
ball.
looking for. And he says, "I got to go back to my real family."
Mm-hmm. Which you can tell he kind of believes in that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he leaves, and he's like holding back tears as he walks down the hallway. He gets a call from Freddy.
This kid's a fucking actor. Like he's
yes,
really
yeah, he's good. This was a really good scene, and he answers and he's like, "Freddie, I'm so sorry I yelled at you. You were right all along."
And then on the other side,
says,
he hears,
"Hello, Peter."
Hello, Peter. I'm Spider-Man.
And Billy goes, "Oh no!" He runs up to the roof. He does a running jump off the roof. He says, "Shazam!" He flies.
That was so fucking cool.
It's dope.
That was so good. He runs as Billy off the roof, takes a jump, says Shazam, gets hit in the chest with the
Shazams in this part are extremely
and then flies away.
Good.
It's so good.
He lands in front of the house.
He's also really good at yelling Shazam.
He is pretty good at it. He's only done it a couple times, but he's good at it.
So he lands in front of the house, and Sivana like summons a sin in front of the kids, and he's like, "If you come inside and talk to me, then I will think about letting them live." So Billy walks in.
Yeah, I like this exchange. Like he's like, "Come inside, Billy," and he's like, "Come inside," and or they get it, and he's like, "Let him go first, and then I'll come inside." And he's like, "No, you come inside, and then maybe I'll let them go." He can't even fucking kayfabe letting them go.
Yeah.
And
Billy,
I think Zachary Levi is doing a really good job of being Billy in this moment, because you can see he's like totally, out of his depth and like trying to look brave, trying to look like a big man, but it's good. Good acting.
So he goes inside. Sivana's like, ironic that the wizard told me I'm not good enough, and then he gave the powers to a coward like you. And he says, he like zaps the symbols onto a door, and it becomes the portal to the cave.
The scene starts with
I'll let
him...
them go if you give me the powers.
Yes. The scene starts with him taking a wreath off of a door and like throwing it on the ground, because it's like a wreath with all the kids' faces on it and throwing it on the ground. This is the door that he takes the wreath off of. I like it.
Yeah, and the caterpillar still isn't there. I wonder what happened to that guy.
So Darla is like, "Don't do it, Billy, no." And he's like, "I got it. It's what a big brother, a good brother would do." They go into the cave together. We just smash cut to Billy getting his ass completely obliterated by Sins, and Sivana getting like thrown into the throne, as it were.
Oh, that's why they call it that, because you thrown in the food.
Yeah, so Sivana's really kicking his ass, and he picks up the staff, and he basically says like, all these years, I tried to find my way back here. I felt like I was so alone, and this was the only thing that kept me moving forward. And Billy's like, I know what that's like. I've been there too. Themes, looking for the one thing that'll make you feel like you're good enough. I know how that goes.
Themes.
But Sivana says, "No themes." And he says, he summons all the Sins. They surround Billy. Big Billy is like, don't do it. They're just using you, Sivana. I don't know.
He
if
says,
Sivana.
look,
I
no
don't think he
offense,
knows the
mister,
guy's
but
name.
I don't think these demons have your best interest at heart. Or whatever.
I think the demons might be evil.
I do not think that for this entire movie that any of the characters actually know the villain's name.
No, I don't. Which makes sense. They don't need to. It's fine. And this part is fucking good as hell.
Yes.
Because Sivana's like, say your name, Billy. Not Billy. Say your name.
Say the name of
And
the
then
champion.
Fucking batarang hits him in the back of the head, and Freddy's there, and he says, his name is Captain Sparklefingers, and he's
having
gonna
the batarang
fucking kill you.
Having the batarang hit him in the back of the head gave me like a heart attack for a moment.
Because you thought that Batman was in this movie.
Oh my god, what a tonal shift that would have been.
The kids are all here. They've all got
Batman
weapons.
starts branding Sivana.
They've all got weapons of a sort. Pedro has a lamp.
Mary is holding
has
a
a
book.
calculus textbook.
Yeah. One of them Eugene has a airsoft gun or something.
It's a Nerf gun.
A Nerf gun, yeah. So, the foster kids went through the portal. I wrote the foster kids are thinking with portals. I don't know why I was so excited to write that in my notes.
You
but
just love the video game Portal.
The cake is a lie.
There's a way to identify gamers at this party.
Yeah.
And
so then Shazam realizes that the back of Sivana's head is bleeding. And
but
then
when he absorbs the sins, it heals instantly.
It heals. What?
It's probably nothing.
Sivana turns to go kill them kids, and Billy picks up the batarang and like charges it with lightning, and he fucking stabs Sivana in the shoulder with it, and
It just
uses it as like a handle to throw him at the wall.
Oh, I was watching
It's pretty gnarly.
I was watching this last night with bad internet, and it was like crystal clear, and then that happened, and it went like really fuzzy. So I rewound, and it was crystal clear again until he stabs him, and then it went fuzzy again.
Well, that's because of the way. That's because of the way
that.
that videos buffer when you're streaming them.
But actually, it's because they didn't want you to see that violent.
Oh,
moment.
yeah. They were
Thank you. Yes, this movie was G for me actually.
So the kids run away, and then we get like a brief cut back to the house where we see that the door is just normal now, and Victor and Rosa are there, and Victor picks up the reason. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, Rosa's like, why was this open? Why was this closet
They're so
open?
nice. They're such a nice couple.
I did like the line as basically when he throws him, he's like, let's just run, let's get out of here, and he turns to Pedro as they're running, and he's like,
is that a lamp?
Is that a lamp? And Pedro's like, it's an
ugly one. Pedro is really good.
Pedro is great.
Yeah, I like Pedro in this part.
So they run, and they're back where the door was, but it's not there anymore. You know, it's not a portal anymore. And
but Darla points out a little cave passage, and they run down there to get away.
I have a
Sivana
question.
chases after them.
Shazam has super strength and super speed. Why isn't he carrying them all? And also, he can fly.
Because the super speed has like a field, and so like
He can fly though.
His arms aren't that long to carry all of them.
Yeah, it's the problem.
He's
Also,
not Mr.
I don't
Plastic
know that
Man.
he should necessarily be super speeding down a narrow cave passage when
Okay, fair enough.
Holding a bunch of children. Yeah.
So basically what happens, they find their way into this like huge chamber full of floating doors. And Eugene opens one, and there's like a room of alligator men playing
alligator
poker.
alligator mobsters playing poker, and they turn to the camera and go roar.
Yeah, they start running towards the door.
So the others go and find
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski, and Pedro finds a tentacle, and it awakens something in him, but he closes the door on it.
And yeah, so Billy's like, okay, forget the doors. There's got to be a way out of here. Last time I got out,
bad at yes and.
Last time I'm very, very intentionally steering away from the thing that you're saying. There's no yes and because I don't want to.
Pedro's a kid, so
yeah.
So Billy Freddy's like, okay, how did we get out last time? And Billy's like, I don't know. I just thought about the subway and then I was there. And Freddy was like, okay, think of something somewhere else, anywhere else. And
Sivana runs in right as they teleport away to...
But very
strip
important.
club.
Very importantly, Sivana's lightning strikes the alligator door, permanently closing off our only connection to the alligator mobster dimension, which
God
I'm
damn it.
very angry about.
Heartbroken.
What am I supposed to do for a job now?
And then it arcs
What's
off.
the sequel going to be about now?
Yeah.
It arcs off the door and hits the tentacle door, and Pedro says no, as the. Okay,
so when
they go to
they
the
teleport
strip
to
club.
the strip club, and I noticed that I was correct in saying that there was a sign for free wings. It says free hot wings on the front of it. I
Yes.
thought this was really funny. I was like, oh, I hope they're like covering Darla's eyes, and then they open the door, and Darla's like, why can't I see what's going on in there?
I think Mary's like carrying her out and covering her eyes.
Yeah.
And Freddy has hung back, like he.
But they look
comes
at
out after
Pedro,
the
and,
rest of them.
and they're like, everyone looks at Pedro and says, "That's not my thing."
Not my thing. DCEU's first gay
DC,
character. Congratulations!
The first gay
Oh my
character,
God.
it's Pedro.
Yay!
I'm kidding.
The
obviously,
wiki actually
but
says asexual.
Oh,
that makes sense too. I was just making a joke about how
because you'd have to be asexual to not be turned on by that one wonderful strip club.
By the wonderful, sexy, talented Sriracha.
Sriracha.
Woo!
Yeah, so Freddy comes out and he's like, "Oh, nice to see you, Sriracha." Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Seems like a weird... Unless he was saying goodbye to the Sriracha that they put on the wings.
Yeah. I
They
think
were
that's what
free
it
hot
was.
wings.
I think it would be funny if he
That
had
would
the
make them
hot
hot.
wings.
If he had one in his mouth.
Yeah.
I love as they're running away. Darla looks back at Freddy and she's like, "Is that glitter? They have glitter? Can we go? I want glitter. Can we go?"
Yeah.
Let
He's like,
Darla
"Not
let
that
Darla go to
glitter."
the strip club.
No.
Oh my gosh. So you see a flash
now
of blue light as
we
Sivana
need
teleports.
We need to talk about this
Okay.
because Billy brought them all to the
Yeah.
strip
So
club
why did Sivana think about the strip club?
Sivana's like, "God damn it, if I can't find that kid, then at least I can go to the strip club."
I feel like he sniffed the electric energy of the air and said, "I'm gonna teleport to wherever they went," or something.
Well, Val, I think you're fucking stupid. So
Okay. Well, I don't feel very good after
I'm
you
not
said that.
I'm not
gonna
going to
go
yes
to the
and
strip
that
club.
one.
yeah, you better say hi to Sriracha for me.
Okay.
We all are going to hang out with Sriracha after this. Sriracha is really really nice to kids at the strip club apparently.
Yeah, they let all the kids in.
So Sivana's
And her brother
like,
Frankie's
"God damn
Red
it. The kids are gone. Oh well, I'm going to go to the strip club." But then he arrives at the strip club.
And busts
some
out of the
reason.
ceiling.
He fucking
Very
destroys
rude.
the club's roof. Yeah.
Very rude. That is an asbestos, that is an asbestos insulated roof. All the strippers are can't say.
Damn, he busts out of the ceiling. He just got there.
Yeah. And he has a bald head, kind of like a penis.
Oh, like
Do you
a dick.
Do you
The head
think
of your penis is
Sivana...
bald?
Hey, this is a question I can ask. And I do, that's all that needs to, that's the only requirement that you should have to ask a question is whether you could ask it.
Okay, I don't. That's
He's very much like a penis because he's
you
got a
think he's
bald head and
circumcised?
Yeah,
one
no.
glowing
Val,
eye.
keep holding the question back because I don't like the preface that the question came
Do you
with.
think that Dr. Sivana is circumcised?
Well, I would say
Like his actual penis or his humanity?
No, his actual penis.
Well,
I
he
would say
doesn't
probably
wear
yes, 'cause he's
collared
American.
shirts, which is maybe supposed to be like
Oh.
a sign of,
Yeah, but
like
he
a
did.
little
He was all the way
signal.
buttoned up. He was all the way buttoned up on in his like.
I think
I
it's a
don't
little
know. I don't know
inappropriate
if-
for a kids' film that they have the villain so obviously look like a penis with his one glowing blue eye, just like a penis has. So
Yeah, I actually don't know about circumcision in the Indian American community.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, we'll
So
do
they're
some more
running
research and
away
come back
from-
to you next week.
No.
they're running
If
away.
you're an Indian American,
They're running away from the strip
Anyway.
club. Freddy is obviously, as a disabled child, not as fast as the other ones. So Shazam picks him up and runs with him to the end of the alleyway, which
To
I
the
was like,
Philadelphia Winter Carnival.
yes.
woo!
So they have this-
Philadelphia once again.
So
They're in
Billy,
the carnival, but Shazam is being recognized.
Yeah, so he Shazams back into Billy, but Sivana sees the lightning bolt. He knows that Shazam is at the carnival.
And then he flies very weirdly.
We cut to the bullies on the Ferris wheel, spitting onto babies' heads.
Yeah, they're spitting onto people. They're spitting on people, and he delights that one of them is a baby.
I love these kids. They're so shitty. They're awful.
They're really funny because they're so stupid.
They're doing the kind of setup that you do for when they end up dying and you don't feel bad about it, but they do survive the film.
I mean,
yes,
I don't
spoilers. They do.
I don't think that.
I like their ending. I like the ending they get. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they successfully escape into the crowd.
But Sivana arrives and he's like, "Where's the champion? You're hiding like a scared little boy." And then we see is it the same Santa?
Yes,
because
he
recognizes the same Santa.
He recognizes Sivana.
See, the Santa's there in the crowd, and you see the recognition in his eyes, and he's like, "Oh God! Oh no!" And he starts
run!
Everybody run away!
And then Sivana starts blasting, and the first thing that happens is Santa is set on fire.
Yeah.
I did not notice that.
No, he's on fire.
He gets set on fire. He's fine, but he does get set on fire at the beginning of this. He hits the Ferris wheel, it starts to fall over, and Billy's like, "Hey, Freddy, you wanted me to be a hero, right?" And he's like, "No, don't go Big Billy mode. You're my best friend. I don't want you to die." And Billy says, "Well, hey, a superhero who can't save his family is no superhero at all." And Freddy says, "That's a pretty good line." Billy Shazams. He flies up to Sivana. He punch him. I like this part is that Sivana's like, "Let's try this again." But then Billy punches him onto the ground and says, "How about we try that again?" And he looks at Freddy like, yeah. Freddy's like,
yeah, no, not really.
Freddy does that gif of Jonah Hill doing the neck thing. Do you know what I'm talking?
No.
Sorry. Freddy goes, eh.
Oh, like the neck cut hand gesture.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway,
I gotcha.
Thank you.
So Sivana blasts sin juice out of his eyes, and Billy dodges it, and he's like, "Haha, you missed, pal!" But then it bursts out of the. Fuck, I had a hard time with this one. I was really completely fucking blanking on what you call the structures that the carnival games are built into.
Stall.
Jesus Christ!
Mm-hmm.
It bursts out of the stall. Thank you. I just called them the carnival the carnival game houses in my notes because I could not fucking remember where the games live.
Yeah, and
it bursts out of the stall behind him and grabs him.
Freddy is
okay, Sam?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Freddy says that's his power matrix, and Eugene says, "Huh? What? I'm a stupid kid."
What's the Matrix? I'm a Gen Z.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to watch movies with Keanu Reeves in them.
So basically Mary realizes as long as he doesn't have the sins, he's just a guy. So
Freddy
she
also realizes that, and then she realizes what they should do with that information.
Yeah. Divide and conquer. So she yells at him. She's like, "Hey, pussy!" And he's like, "Grr," and he sends the sins.
He's like, "I'm not a pussy. I'm a big penis."
He sends the sins after them, and all but Mary immediately get grabbed. So going well.
Immediately,
and then Mary gets grabbed. It's
Big Billy.
It goes exactly how it would go, but it's good job for thinking of it, I guess.
Big Billy gets up in the balloon dart house where the balloon dart live.
So Shazam had thrown him into that stall.
Yeah, where he failed to get a tiger.
And then
and he sees a scared little girl with her dad, and he sees a stuffed tiger on the ground. He gives it to her, and he says, "Everything's gonna be okay.
He says,
just hold on to that tiger."
He says, "Don't be
close
like
your
me."
eyes.
And then he gives the dad a compass, and he says, "You get this.
You get this. You fucking
and
loser."
he says, if that tiger, if you drop that tiger and it gets away from you, stay where you fucking are.
Die.
I see you. Hey, Dad. I see you.
I'm
you're
watching
looking. You're trying to abandon this kid.
You're trying to get away, aren't you?
Yeah. You stay right the fuck there. I'll pummel you.
he like jumps out of the dart house and triumphant music plays as he leaps at one of the sins.
Like comically triumphant music.
All but record scratches as the sin turns into smoke and he flies through it and he goes.
This lasted for too long.
This is slow. This was in slow motion.
Yeah, it's way too long.
Yeah, you also get like a weird shot of like. Just because of the angle, and it's because it's slow motion, you get a slow motion shot, like, kind of up Zachary Levi's, like, crotchal butt area. Like, it's very, like...
Why are you looking at his crotchal butt area?
Because it's right in the middle of the frame. It's
Why are you looking in the middle of the frame, Val?
Everyone knows that true cinephiles look at the corners of the frame.
Yeah.
That's where they put the most important detail.
Well, sorry. Duh. I missed
Camp. So you have not watched Citizen Kane.
So
basically,
he
gets in a scuffle, and the sin ends up like slamming him. He Billy modes.
He hulks his Loki.
He Billy modes,
and the sin like slams him into the like. There's like ice that he's running on, and it like pushes him through the ice into the water.
Oh, yeah, because the sin is holding him. And so he says Shazam to become smaller and fall out of the Sin's
but then he gets pushed
Billy
into the water.
mode. Yeah.
And Sivana is now holding his face in the water, which is actually a really tactically smart decision because A, he can't say Shazam underwater, and B, you are drowning a child.
He keeps lifting the head
This was
up.
This was Shazam answering my question of how you would defeat Shazam, and that is by drowning a child.
Easy.
He
keeps lifting his head back up to give him time to breathe, which I thought was like weird.
Well, because he doesn't want to kill him. He
wants him to be able to transfer the powers to him.
Right. Okay.
We got to give a shout out to Mary, by the way. Fucking Sniper Elite.
Oh my god.
Grabs one of the carnival game BB guns and says like, "Hey, big penis guy," and he goes, "Huh?" And she points at him and fires directly at his eye, and it is in slow motion. It is a perfect fucking shot that almost hits him directly in his blue eye.
Which not where I would aim. I would aim for the groin, region.
This is the thing: is novice shooters always aim for the head because they think it'll be a better kill, but experts will actually know to go for center mass. So that's how you know that Mary hasn't fired a BB gun at someone.
She was aiming for his nuts because his head is a penis head and his nut is the eye.
Oh, maybe she was aiming for the nut and she's just very bad.
Maybe really she was aiming for center mass and accidentally shot him in the eye. Yeah.
Well, those carnival games, they're always rigged. So he is distracted long enough. He grabs her with one of the sins, but Billy manages to Shazam out of the water, and Sivana flies away with Mary and the sins. And they go to like a carnival tent kind of thing.
Yeah, this is like where the like clown performance would be or something.
Yeah, this is where they bring in the clowns.
This is where they
where
kill
are the
kids.
clowns?
Where the clowns slap each other on their huge ballooned asses.
So
that's right. So Sivana says
showdown time.
Yeah, Sivana says, "Nice trick with that cool word. Well, here, check out my cool words. There's 4 of them. Kill the little girl."
That was a pretty good...
And then the sin...
That was a pretty good line.
Was it? I thought it was a pretty tortured journey to get to it.
It was a really terrible line. It was really super fucking bad.
It was bad. Also, the sin acts very unrealistically by slowly lifting Darla up and opening his mouth slowly around.
It can't do things...
Quickly,
yeah, it's lust. It's gotta fucking draw it out.
I guess. So Billy yells, "Stop!" and runs, goes over and takes a knee, and
someone is like, "I hate that. I like racist."
Oh, we need to mention that Freddy points out, he's like, he says, "Careful, Billy, there's 6 demons here. There's still one in his eye. You gotta rip his eye out."
Which
and
I
still has all the...
dare you.
Gonna be honest, better counting than I'd done.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because apparently I swear to God there were 5. I counted 5.
There's 5 kids?
There's Mary and Freddie and Darla and Pedro and...
Yes, there are 5 kids.
Eugene. Yeah.
And
6 including Billy.
And 6 including Billy.
I only counted 5. It doesn't fucking matter. So Billy kneels before Sivana, and Sivana says, "Grasp my staff."
No, there's always the one that's standing behind Sivana with the wings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. That shot should
Anyway.
be taught in every film school. So Sivana reabsorbs the sins, and Billy flashes back to the wizard saying, with your heart, unlock your greatest power. The thrones of our brothers and sisters await. And Billy says, I've got it. He grabs the staff. He knocks Sivana on his ass. And he tells the kids, grab the staff. And they all say gross in unison. And then
He says all hands on deck, which is what they say at the,
yeah, he does. They all grab the staff, and he says, say my name. And they say, Billy.
Yeah.
That was funny. They all in
was really
unison
good.
say Billy. Yeah. And he's like, no, say the thing that I say to turn into this guy.
I like that he can't just say, guys, say Shazam.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But they all say Shazam. This is where I wrote in my notes, oh fuck yes, oh fucking fuck yes.
It's
This
so
is-
good.
There's a
It's
huge
so
stroke of
good.
lightning that hits the tent, and we cut to like smoke clearing in the tent, and you see Freddy's crutch fall on the ground, and I had to pause, and I was like, oh my god, I'm unironically reacting emotionally to this movie. What the
You
fuck?
see,
And then you see
five
Freddy's
glowing
charred-
lightning bolts through the smoke on 5 large adults.
and 5 charred corpses. They were all just happened to be hit by lightning at that same time.
Smoke clears, and it's 5 Shazams!
It's the Shazamily.
It's the Shazam movie.
This was, so, the casting for this, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Is Freddy the guy from
Adam
The
Brody?
Boys?
Adam Brody.
He, the guy from The Boys.
No, okay.
He's the guy from the OC?
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think everybody here was someone from something, but I
they?
didn't recognize. The only one
Adam
of them
Brody-
that I ever heard of was Adam
Adam
Brody.
Brody did a really good job as Freddy, though. I gotta say, he.
Oh my god,
They
he
were
did.
all
He
really
nailed the
good.
voice crack. He yells at one point, and it sounds exactly like Freddy.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's what I saw him in Jennifer's Body recently. I rewatched that.
Oh yes.
God,
Yeah,
watch
I thought they were all really
watch
good.
Jennifer's Body, everyone. That's a fucking good movie.
The
So,
only thing that was like, well, the two things that were like, meh, to me were, one, I wish the original Mary's actress looked younger, because this basically just looks like Mary again.
I actually
But,
was
like,
surprised.
shorter?
I actually thought that it was her.
Yeah,
I
me
didn't
too.
realize that they actually got another person to play her. I thought
Yeah.
they
I wish that Pedro was bigger.
I had the same thought. I wish he had that like big bulky like weightlifter body that people
Yeah.
have, but he's psyched about it because he's
wish
like,
that
guys, look
his
how
goal
big
is to
I
get swole.
His Pedro was Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Why is he?
So I do want to
How
say
did
for
Brock
the record,
Lesnar come up in the other episode?
Because
Yes.
I wanted him to be. You wanted him to be Shazam.
yes, I want to say it's the only big guy that we know. I want to say, for comic book context, this is Shazam. Obviously, is Shazam. There is precedent for
Freddy's.
Mary Marvel, or I think like Miss Shazam is Mary. She's been in the comics for a long time. Freddy has been in the comics as Shazam Jr. Is his character.
Yep.
The other 3 were all added in the Flashpoint comic miniseries,
which I think is
they are in the
best.
Flashpoint movie. We do get to see all of these children get murdered by Aquaman, as I recall.
Yes, that is true.
Cool.
It is weird.
Uh-huh. Well, you're not supposed
so-
to like that part, I think.
Oh, what?
No, I didn't
you
like
weren't?
it. I didn't like it.
I did.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically the idea, I think, is that Shazam obviously has all the powers. I think Mary Marvel also has all the powers.
All the powers, yeah. Because
Shazam
she's also
Jr.
red.
has more of a focus on the flight. Mm-hmm. And then when they added the other 3, they each have, similar to Shazam Jr., they've all got one focus. So Darla is extra
Super speed.
fast, Pedro's extra strong, Eugene is extra lightning, and Freddy is extra fly.
Yeah.
I think they all have all the powers, though. I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah,
I
just
think they're all
in
best
like
at one
diminished
thing, is the
amounts,
idea.
yeah.
It's hard to tell because there's a part where Darla, Super Darla, is like up at the top of the Ferris wheel, but she's running.
Yeah, but if you can run really fast, can't you?
I think the idea is that she can
technically
run
fly?
faster than she can do the other things. I'm not really sure. It was a little unclear. I actually don't remember
Yeah.
if we see she must be super strong because she's like picking.
Yeah,
people up
they
and
all
running around.
definitely have super strength.
Yeah.
So, wow, the kids have powers. Anyway.
Yes. So this
what I wrote
is
in my
what I
notes.
liked because I mentioned the third act CGI Monster Man fight is more character focused, I really like that. Basically what happens is that Billy lures Sivana away so that he can't reabsorb the sins.
Yep.
Meanwhile, all the other kids fight the sins at the carnival.
Yes.
And it's more focused on them as
learning their
characters.
powers.
Yeah.
Getting to use their powers. So I thought that was a really good decision.
I thought so too.
I really like this part of the movie.
I
Also,
think I love the idea of a communal superhero. It's just
It's like that fish with the special scales.
Rainbow
That
fish?
kid's yeah.
yeah.
Loved rainbow fish.
This is a thing I forgot to mention earlier. When Mary realizes that when the demons come out, Sivana loses his powers. She does say, when the sins are out, he's just a guy. Why'd she know? Why'd she know that? Why'd she know what they were called?
I don't know if there's any reason that they know. I don't know
There's
if he
no
like
reason.
called to them.
It's the
but
only
no
reason,
reason.
that it's the only time that any of the kids refer to them like to.
yeah, they kind of
Continuity
hang a
fail.
lampshade on it in a bit, and we'll get to that.
Continuity
shortly, but
fail. Continuity
Continuity
fail.
fail.
Continuity fail. Continuity
I
fail.
I want to give a shout out particularly to Big Darla, who I think it was the most like consistent as the way that she actually they were all pretty good. I like that Darla's like, hey big guy, I don't believe in violence, but we're gonna kick your butt, and then Freddy gives him the old double deuce, the double
I
flip off.
love that. I love seeing that. It was
That was very good.
Yes. I mean, Adam Brody as Freddy, I think it's
Really
the
good.
easiest to like know that they're matched because he does the most talking of all of the characters outside of this scene. But Adam Brody was a great choice for
really
big
good Freddy.
Really great. So Sivana and Billy fight. So Billy flies around a statue that's on the top of a building or something, and Sivana like hits him with
Sivana. He like baits Sivana into like crashing into and exploding the William Penn statue, which is good. Do that. And then the head falls and crushes the big love sculpture, which is also good.
Parallels. This is just like what happened when the Superman statue became a head.
I really fucking love that they smashed the big love sculpture. I hate that fucking thing.
It sucks.
It's the worst thing in the world.
And William Penn also sucks.
Yeah.
Twofer. It's perfect.
Yeah. Billy's becoming a hero right before our eyes.
Hey, guys, did you see the thing that I put in chat?
Let me take a look here.
Yes, I did.
What is this?
It's Vin Diesel.
That is the power of surface tension.
You'll have to retweet this onto our Twitter.
This could be a header, actually. Yeah. Let me.
Okay, great.
When I told Sam to make Aquaman our header, he didn't do it. So
I did.
No,
I did. I did.
Am I just defaming Sam for no reason?
No, I mean I didn't do it. Not out of a refusal so much as out of laziness and forgetting that you asked me. Moving on.
Anyway,
Freddy.
Oh wait, no, I made it the shark.
It's not important.
Freddy like taunts one of the sins, and he's like, I've studied the fighting techniques of every superhero ever, and then it takes its claws out, and he's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
This
And
part
then he runs
is,
away.
This next part is I'm a little torn because on the one hand, it's a joke about something that I can't believe that no superhero movie that I've ever seen has addressed before. But it also goes on a little bit too long. But it's Sivana and Billy like stop in the air.
They're like 50 feet apart.
Yeah, Sivana's doing a speech.
Hovering well
She's
above
like,
the city.
Enough games, boy. You will beg for mercy as I feast on your heart. And it cuts to Billy, who is like 100 feet away from him, and he's just like, are you saying something to me right now?
It should have been. It should have been
talking?
It should have been one cut less. Like they
Oh
should
my
have.
god.
Yes.
Yeah,
but it was so fucking funny.
It is really funny because they see there's like blurry Sivana in the background just being
You
like,
just hear him going.
What?
Huh?
yeah. So this is a funny joke, And also they do it way too much of like cutting back and forth to him being like, I see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you. Are you saying like some big villain speech? What are you saying?
Are you
Billy
doing a
eventually is
Hannibal
like-
lecture right now, my man?
Billy eventually is like, this joke is going on too long. He flies at him. We cut to a little boy reenacting his favorite movie, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice.
God, he's
Ultimate
like, yeah,
Edition.
go, Superman, get your head in the fucking urinal. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this
shoot
kid
my fart gun
has a
at
Batman
you.
and a Superman action figure. He's slamming them together. He's going, murder, murder. But then he looks out the window, and Sivana and Billy fly into each other, and he drops his action figures and look at the way that superheroes can inspire one little boy to be a serial killer like Batman. I don't really know what the point of this moment was. It's kind
it's
of
like
cute,
a little,
I guess. I don't know.
little boy playing violence gets to see real violence.
Yeah,
I don't really know what this was.
Okay. Yeah.
But I can't fault them, I guess, for doing the thing that I'm always wishing that this series did more of, which is showing how the
people
world
react.
responds to the superheroes. I do have to mention again, it is Batman animated series costume Batman. I really don't know what is going on there.
Well, Batman the animated series could still happen in this world.
That's my
the
thing.
Batman
Are we
movie-
supposed to believe that he used to have the gray and black costume, or are we supposed to believe that the cartoon exists?
The
I think
Batman
that
movie is based on the real guy that the toy is based off of.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake, shut up.
No. So
I also would like
Batman-
to say I like that they didn't give Sivana more time for his speech. I like that it's just like blah blah blah. He's a villain. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
Okay.
Go.
So, thank you. So Batman, Ben Affleck is actually like they call him the Bat Vigilante in Gotham because Batman is trademarked by Warner Brothers.
Oh no! Oh, in this universe, he actually was basing his costume on a cartoon that he liked.
Of a cartoon that he liked.
He said,
Jesus
"What is the
Christ.
scariest thing I can think of? Not bats,
Batman
but
cartoon."
the Batman cartoon."
What if he was like, oh, I'm scared of bats, so I'm gonna be the Batman. He gets his costume already, and then right as he's about to go out for his first day of vigilantism, is that the word? Whatever. He turns on the TV and he's like, oh, are you kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
And Alfred's like, I tried to warn you, Master Wayne. And then he's like, well, what if
Just dye it black.
Can we call it like a fair use parody? Like,
Can I be like the Man of Bat?
No, Man Bat is another thing, Mr. Wayne.
Fuck.
this part was very funny, is that Freddy is like flying away from the demon that's chasing him, and it crashes into the Ferris wheel, which starts to fall over even more. And I was just like, guys, are we gonna fucking deal with like the Ferris wheel has been falling over for like 15 minutes now.
Yeah. Pedro grabs it. Is this when he's like, I got it?
Yeah, he's like, I think I got. Whoa, I got it. Yeah,
Yeah, Darla is saving people by running up the side of the Ferris wheel.
I
which is
love
pretty
this
dope.
like slow-mo shot of Darla like wall running up the Ferris wheel and grabbing the people from the top and rescuing them.
Yeah, the Flash could eat my whole ass. Darla rocks.
Darla is great. Is this when Eugene says Hadouken?
Yes, the fucking subtitle said shouts indistinctly, but
no, he said Hadouken.
yeah,
Hadouken,
Eugene very
'cause he's a
specifically
nerd.
says Hadouken.
It's funny. I loved it.
No, it's good.
I
I don't
love-
like
And he
the
does the
subtitles.
arm thing. You know, he does
He
the
does.
motion
He
for
does
it.
a Hadouken.
Yeah.
I love Darla rescues the
I fucking love
escaping
this too.
Santa Claus from one of the sins,
Mm-hmm.
and she puts him down and says, "It's really you. Hi. My name is Darla. I've been very good this year." And she's like,
She leans in like it's a secret because it's like her secret
Yeah.
identity. She's like, my name is Darla and I've been very good.
This Santa
and
Claus
in keeping
sucks.
with this
is
Santa being the worst Santa you've ever seen, he's just like, "What's going like?" Bro, she thinks you're Santa. What do you do? He's like, I don't understand.
like this guy is
You're
worse.
fucking dressed as Santa.
This
you
is like
idiot.
if Kyle XY tried to be Santa.
Was there
How
a shortage?
fucking dare you?
He sucks. Kyle sucks towards the end of that series.
In season 3, yeah.
The
This is season 4 fanfic Kyle.
Yeah.
Santa.
Pretending to be a Santa is like
I would
lying
rather
is
have
good
Nathan.
or bad.
I would rather have Nathan for you, Santa. Than this guy.
I don't have time for this. I have to get back home and fuck Jesse.
Nathan for you,
No,
Santa, who I believe is a felon and a gun owner.
Jesus.
So one of the sins finally is like, no, let's get this fucking Ferris wheel down. He pulls Pedro away
Let's
and
get this
pulls
party
the Ferris wheel
rolling.
down. Let's get this party rolling. The bullies are the only people left on the Ferris wheel at this point. They scream, and Freddy rescues them. And there's a bit of a clunker, but also it's kind of funny, is that they're being flown away, and one of them goes, is he giving us suitcase wedgies?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's...
And he is.
No, he says, are you giving us a suitcase? Are you giving us suitcase? That was really funny to me.
Like, not asking each other, asking, like, Super Freddy. Are you giving us
suitcase wedges?
It's pretty ridiculous. This next part fucking ruled. I love this next part.
Yes! Oh my god.
So, Sivana, like, throws Billy onto the roof of a building, and they land, and Billy's, like, taunting him. This is where they kind of hang a lampshade on the sins thing, where he's just like, so, I figure they're supposed to be the 7 deadly sins, because I recognize wrath and gluttony and lust, who I thought was going to be hotter, by the way.
Yeah, very good.
And greed and pride and sloth were all there, but where's envy? And he's like, oh, I think I know. He's a weak little baby, and they don't want him to hang out with them.
He's a little pissy, shitty baby.
And there's a pretty cool shot where like envy like bursts out of Sivana's face and is like growling at Billy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically his head becomes Envy's head.
And this is so fucking themes, dude, that Envy is the one that's still in Sivana?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Billy, like, floats up into the air. Sivana follows him, and Billy's like, yeah, come on, Envy. What are you... Oh, you're scared because you know that you can't beat me, you fucking little bitch of a loser? And Envy bursts out of Sivana's face, and Sivana's like, wait, no. He starts falling because he has no powers now.
Yes!
It's really good.
So good! This is such a cool way to defeat the boss. Like, this is your cool boss fight, because I feel like so many others of our boss fights could have been swapped out for each other with no change. Like, no narrative change at all. Yeah. Whereas this is, like, so specific to, like, him figuring out the guy, learning his weaknesses. He didn't just, like, punch him so hard that Envy came out. You know, like, it's cool.
I guess I will say, because we watched this over the course of 4 weeks, so maybe I'm just forgetting something. I don't remember
4 weeks?
Billy explicitly learning that they were the sins.
Well, the wizard...
And the fact that he seems to, like, know what envy is like, maybe there's a part that I'm forgetting, but if he knows the sins, then I think this is very clever and makes sense. If he doesn't, then it's a bit... not too well set up, but I'm gonna have to just say I don't remember.
The wizards,
they're Catholic.
Billy is Catholic?
The foster family's Catholic.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just patch every plot hole with, oh, well, they're Catholic.
Well, it's worked for me so far, Val.
You know what I think?
I don't care.
What?
No.
Leave the podcast.
A wizard did it.
What?
No, it's a meme.
I was checking my phone.
The wizard... No, so in the wizard's lore dump, he says the 7 wizards were there to protect against the 7 deadly sins, but then they got out.
Okay.
And blah, blah, blah.
That's the missing piece I was looking for. Yeah. There we go.
And
so, yeah,
this is
the envy jumped out. Sivana,
it's like, no, fuck shit.
Sivana, like, barely manages to not fall off the roof, but he's dangling.
Because he loves to use his powers and hover when he doesn't need to, and it bit him in the butt.
Mm-hmm. Billy did... Actually, I don't know. Well, who
Billy also
was
yeah, Billy was also hovering, but...
But yeah, so Envy, like, tackles Billy onto the ground, and then he says Shazam, causing it to Pikachu Smash Bros. Thunderbolt blast him from the sky.
Yes.
Making him go dust mode.
Yes.
Billy sees Sivana's about to fall. He re-Shazams. He flies down to catch him. And he's like, we're going to go back to the carnival. But Envy reconstitutes and chases them, but it also doesn't really come up again.
He says, like, let's go get your friends.
Let's go get your friends.
Yeah.
They go back to the carnival. They land at the Ferris wheel. He starts to pull Sivana's eye out, but in a magic way, not a gory way.
Not a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
He's like using his electricity to magically suck the orb
goop
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not, like, ripping his eye out.
No. But he's like pulling...
You can just tell that it's magic keeping that orb in his head and not, like...
He's giving him the finger suck.
I was very worried that he was going to dig his eye out of his head, but that's not what happens, thankfully.
That would have been really cool.
Basically what happens is that when the orb comes out, all the sins get sucked back into it, pretty much. And Sivana's on the ground, powerless.
It's really funny because when he goes to do this, he's like, all right, time to take out your eye. He doesn't literally say that, but Sivana's like, no! But he's just stuck standing there, so, like, it's like, here comes the airplane. The pulling your eyeball out airplane.
Here comes the airplane to take your eye out.
Open up the tunnel!
And
Here comes the eye scooper.
Here comes the melon baller.
Oh, God.
He says, what good is power if you've got no one to share it with?
And then all the others fly over and tell Billy what a cool line that was.
Uh-huh.
I love
Eugene goes, fatality, in his new deep voice.
Yeah! It's good! And then, Billy does a like, oops, I'm gonna succumb to the eye. Ooh.
Yeah, it's
I like
it's pretty goofy.
It's so obviously a prank.
He's like, I can have everything I ever wanted, and he's like, I'm gonna put the orb in, and everyone's like, no, Billy, no, and he goes, gotcha. And then everyone gathers around, and we see the little girl with the stuffed tiger, and they're all cheering and clapping.
And then everyone applauded.
And he's like, hey, look, I still have her. It looks Shazam, I still have the girl.
And then Billy was made Employee of the Month.
Yeah.
And then everyone clapped.
And then everyone clapped, literally.
So then there's more stuff. This movie's not over.
Yeah, there's a little more. Not that much more. They go to the wizard temple. Billy puts the orb back, and the sins become statues again. And then Freddy's like, dude, do you know what this is? This is a fucking lair, isn't it?
It's a lair!
It's a lair!
We got a lair! Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Darla's like, oh, yay! What's a lair?
The next morning, they're all, like, watching the news. Santa, like, hijacks the microphone from the news lady.
They want an F her in the P moment so bad, but you can't say that in a PG-13 movie, so they just have to do this lame shit instead.
Yeah.
So the news person is like, six superheroes save the day. Everyone is back with their families, themes for the holidays.
It was fucking crazy. Lightning was fucking coming out. Everyone's fucking everything.
Fuck right in the...
Yeah, he was... It's not as funny.
I mean, I wouldn't say that fucker right in the pussy is...
No, I mean, that's not funny.
No, I hate it. I really hate hearing it, thinking about it. It was never funny, and I'd like to never hear about it again. The family... sit down for
another weakness.
Breakfast?
Dinner?
It's light outside, so it can't be dinner because it's winter.
Brimus?
Christmas brunch? Whatever.
Brinkus?
It's whatever meal Sam eats after we record these podcasts, and it's like 2 o'clock.
Sam, have you eaten yet?
I have a bowl of carrots that I've been eating. If you've noticed that I've sounded quiet at points, it's because I'm eating carrots.
That's so sad. You're like the little rabbit.
Are you painting a still life as well?
No, I like carrots.
You should throw a pear in there, bud. Make a painting.
Yeah. I don't want to eat carrots and pears.
You don't. You make... It's just for visual interest in the painting.
Then,
I think you're missing that I'm eating them and not painting them. I'm not quite sure where you got that from.
Sam,
I'm hearing.
If you don't like pears,
painting them.
if you don't like carrots and pears, if you don't like the carrots and pears, just eat them in trios.
Do you want me to do some ASMR?
Carrots and pears. Carrots and trios. That's funny. There's a fucking YouTube ad that's ASMR, and it's like unskippable, and it's just like like whispering like Aveeno lotion makes your skin soft or whatever the fuck. And I hate it so fucking much. Why would you subject people to that without
because
warning?
Aveeno lotion makes you cum. It makes your cum good. Anyway, Billy says, all hands on deck, and he does his own funny grace. He says, thank you for this food. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this family. I think this time, maybe I'll stay. Yeah. And everyone claps and says, and he goes, you did it.
You rhymed.
He says, after all, it is, I'm home. And Rosa's got like tears in her eyes, and she's just like...
You know what? We do get a lot of endings, because now we get one more ending.
Yeah.
And they're in the cafeteria, or Freddy's in the cafeteria. He's by himself. Everyone's kind of glaring at him after the cafeteria debacle last time. He sits down at a table with some other kids, and they all get up and walk away. The bullies walk over like, hey, your superhero friend never showed up, loser. But then all the other kids come in, and they sit down with him. But he's like, what's going on? You guys have a different lunch period than mine. And Mary says, well, we made a special arrangement. And fucking Big Billy Shazam walks in, and he says, hey, Freddy! Guys, this
Freddie
guy
Freeman,
is awesome.
my best friend in the world.
He taught me everything I know about being a dope superhero. And he's got his fucking Shazam has his lunch tray, and he sits down and he's like, hey, I hope it's okay. I invited another friend of mine.
Twitter.com/perfectly cut screams.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking believe this ending. We don't see his face because Henry Cavill is no longer attached to the franchise.
What are they going to do for Man of Steel?
No, this is Henry Cavill. They just didn't feel the need to put his head on screen.
Yeah.
He had 2 mustaches, and they figured it just wasn't worth.
What are they going to do for Man of Steel 2?
So
canceled. Not happening.
Oh,
it's neck down. The Superman costume walks in, and Freddy turns and looks at him and goes,
then it cuts.
We see everyone like, what the fuck? As Superman walks over with a tray of food.
Is that the guy who destroyed Metropolis?
Is that the false god?
Is that
is
the super
responsible for
is that the
Congress
super
exploding?
vigilante of Metropolis?
Do you think they charged Superman $2.25 for his lunch also?
Yeah.
Like, do you think he had to buy it in the line?
I'm very curious who played him in the cameo. I assume it was just nobody in particular.
I'm telling you, it's Henry Cavill.
Guys,
It's definitely not.
I've been holding this.
We've
back
seen
the
his
whole
torso
time.
enough times to know.
I've been holding this back the whole time. I was in this movie. That's right.
Who did you play?
I played Superman's nutsack.
Okay. So did Lois Lane at the end of Man of Steel.
Like a violin. God, that thing really reinflated.
So now it's time for us to talk about the after credits scene.
So,
the mid-credits scene.
So
Is there another one?
There is a mid-credits and a post-credits.
So,
Oh fuck! I didn't see the post credits.
folks,
It's
what?
not as important.
I played a little trick on you this time.
Did you know?
I knew about the caterpillar.
Oh my god. I was like, why are we focusing so much on this fucking caterpillar that doesn't matter?
But I didn't know about the caterpillar. So
Yeah.
I was like, fucking weird that the caterpillar shows up 2 times, and yet it's the rule of 3s.
No,
And then in the
I
post-credits
was
scene-
being willfully obtuse. I was
God.
In the middle, I literally had a paint, an MS Paint image open of like a blank screen, and I was screen grabbing and cropping every little blurry thing, like every blurry cameo we saw of the like caterpillar's little thing, because I was gonna be like, haha, this is all we saw of the caterpillar in the last bit.
And then Sivana's in his prison cell. He's like scribbling symbols all over the walls. He's like muttering to himself, Solomon,
He's like trying to remember them or something, yeah.
And then his pencil breaks and he's like, Rawr! And then we hear this weird kind of synthesized sounding voice.
He's like, hello, Dr. Sivana.
We should say, I will say also, this is apparently voiced by
the director.
David F. Sandberg
Yes.
directed the movie and voices this. And we hear the voice go, primitive symbols, you walking, talking monkeys, with your cave drawings. You assume there are only one way to gain magic, but there are more ways than a mind can imagine. And the camera, he's like looking, he's like, where's that voice coming from?
It's on the windowsill!
It pans over.
Caterpillar!
With like a little voice synthesizer thing on its chest.
Yes,
I fucking screamed, holy shit. So this is incredible. He first of all looks extremely squishy and soft, but also evil.
Yes, so this is...
Do you know who this is?
This is Mr. Mind.
Yes,
this is Mr. Mind.
I only right before we recorded learned that this is an existing character.
One of the greatest evils in the DC universe, basically a god.
Can I read his description from Shazam number 2?
Please.
In Shazam number 2, April 1973, he is described as having the body of a lowly worm, the conscience of a Hitler, and the brain of a genius.
Mm-hmm. He's a very bad
Mr.
man.
Mind! He's like one of the most powerful telepaths in the universe.
I love Mr. Mind.
And he's a little caterpillar.
He's a little caterpillar.
He's a little guy. He's a little squishy guy. And he's gonna teach Sivana magic for the Shazam 2 sequel.
He's the founder of the Monster Society of Evil.
I fucking picked the wrong time to eat a bunch of carrots. I have been sitting here chewing as fast as possible. The conscience of Hitler?
The conscience of a Hitler.
Of a Hitler.
Oh, of a Hitler. Excuse me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now is that a Hitler as in one Hitler, or a Hitler as in Adolf Hitler?
Oh, well, there's no period, so it could be either. But yeah. So yeah, he's a little 2-inch tall alien worm.
Yeah, and
he's
says,
evil.
He says, "I name the gods, Doctor, not
Oh
the
my
other way
God.
around."
Yes! Sivana's like, what in the name of God? And he says, I name the gods, Doctor, not the... So,
And he says,
that's a fucking
"What
hard
fun
line."
we're going to have together. The 7 realms are about to be ours." Dun, dun, dun.
Incredible.
There is also a
post-credits
post-credits scene. I think
Should I go look at it?
Yeah, I think it was like a deleted scene because it felt like it could have happened way earlier in the movie and might have just gotten cut for time. It's Freddy and Big Billy doing power tests, and Billy's like holding a fishbowl and he's talking to a goldfish and he's like, "Oh, don't worry about it, buddy. You know, there's plenty of fish in the sea." And Freddy's like, "Really?" And he's like, "No, I can't talk to fish. What good would that be anyway?" And Freddy's like, "I don't know. You could command an army of billions," and like points at his Aquaman shirt. And Billy's like, "That's not that cool." And that's the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Disrespectful. The animated credit scene had Aquaman and Superman in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a hint for next...
At the Flash and Wonder Woman too.
I want to show you the spoiler that I saw that I think is definitely real and not an edit at all.
This comic book panel Giga posted, "The genius behind the monsters who never wants to be known. Hello, Mr. Mind." And then this little caterpillar.
Just the cutest little caterpillar. Curses!
The very power-hungry caterpillar.
Mr. Mind is very cute. Oh my...
What is that?
That's a spoiler for Shazam 2.
It is?
No.
No,
you
that's
can
a
see
fucking
Sivana
edit.
in it. This is a
goth
goth edit of
A goth edit?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Shazam with an upside down cross on his cheek, under his eyelinered eyes, and his nose ring, and his costume is all black. So,
oh, hey,
can
I found
say,
a Shazam fan cast.
Can I say things about the sequel, or is that spoilering? Or
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, the movie's not out yet, so...
The movie's not out yet. I have a
Say whatever you want.
close direct line with Zachary Levi, and he did tell me the entire plot. No, he didn't. I keep pestering him, but he won't tell me. But the sequel is going to have all the kids.
Yeah.
As all of the thing. As the thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's going to be cool. And also there's going to be a redesign, apparently, of Shazam's costume, so. Not necessary, but okay.
I don't know how that works, because they kind of implied that the costume is, like, innate to him when he's in that form.
Yes. Maybe he picks up the orb just for that.
Did you know that there's the wizard guy, he has a friend who's just a tiger man?
That's pretty cool.
Nice. I have a friend who's just a tiger girl, so.
Me too.
These things happen. They're called furries.
I don't really know.
I do need to mention, by the way, something that is that we didn't address when it happened is that I think it was right after they all turned into Shazams. Billy like snapped the staff in half, and when he did that, I did have this moment of like, oh no, now you're gonna be Shazam forever. You're never gonna be able to pass on your powers, no matter how old you get.
Maybe they'll make a new one.
Oh yeah, true.
Ooh. Well, he's got an eternity. I don't know why I said eternity. He's got an eternity to figure out how to make a new staff. So that's Shazam. I didn't love the beginning. I didn't particularly like the middle, but I really enjoyed the end.
I really like the end. I think that if you watch this movie as a movie, then you probably like it.
Yeah. There were parts in the ending where I was like, yeah, okay. But ultimately I thought I was the most excited to record this episode. Well, it's hard to say that that's because of the movie, because it was also because of the fan fiction. So
congratulations to Shazam, the third best movie that we've watched.
What's the first?
That would be Aquaman.
And second?
Wonder Woman.
Would I say
You think this movie wasn't as good as Wonder Woman?
This may be...
Because all of the actors in this were good.
Okay, true. Yeah, this is the second best movie that we watched.
I think I liked Wonder Woman better.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah,
I think I liked by volume. I liked way more of Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
than I
gotta
this.
say.
I think this had a very strong ending, and Wonder Woman had a very weak ending. But I think Wonder Woman had a much stronger beginning and middle.
Yeah.
Also, let's not forget the Wonder Men.
Yes, the Wonder Men were fantastic. We hate.
You didn't like the Shazam Lee?
We love the Shazam Lee,
but they didn't get that much time.
There's just some women
until the end.
There's like 2 women in the Shazam Lee, and there's only one woman in Wonder Woman, and we hate women. So this can be your running joke. I'm not going to accept it as mine. Sam, you just need to fucking do a bit once.
There are things that I will yes and on. This is not one of them.
Why can't you be misogynist? Are you so?
I'm epic.
I think that Sam
just
is so
a little
insecure.
as a tree.
Sam is so insecure in his feminism that he won't even be misogynist as a joke.
He's just drowning in respecting women.
I lived the anti-feminist life in high school. I don't need to go back to that even as a joke.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we all can't be as unproblematic as me.
Wait.
I think the recency bias might be affecting me, but I think Shazam is better than Wonder Woman. I think. Okay, I don't know. I'm
okay being alone in this.
I like... no, I agree with you, Sam.
I think it's Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman.
I also hate women, so...
But I think it's...
Well, you're going to hate our next movie, Birds of Prey.
No! No! Women!
Welcome back.
I gotta say...
Did I leave?
Well, I don't have to, so...
Did I leave?
I was hoping that saying welcome back would summon you back.
Oh.
It didn't make a lot of sense.
Hi,
sorry, I got distracted
I'm Feminist Giga, what's up?
Okay, I got distracted by seeing that the very underutilized Batman villain of Victor Zsasz is in Birds of Prey. So
that's exciting. I can't wait to see him kill people.
Yeah.
Which one is Victor Zsasz?
He's the guy who carves numbers into his body whenever he kills somebody.
Okay.
Do you like that? Do you think that's hot?
Well, I just remember watching the movie, and it's not clicking for me, so...
But do you think it's hot?
No.
He's played by Chris Messina.
How about now?
Oh, that character rules. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's got a very weird vibe in that movie that people who like sickos will enjoy.
Okay, I can't wait to...
Is he a bumbling sicko, though?
No.
I can't wait to go sicko mode
forget it then.
With all of you in Birds.
In Birds of Prey. I hope I enjoy the movie.
I mean, the title seems pretty misogynistic. Referring to women as birds is pretty outdated.
And now you hate misogyny.
I'm feminist Giga now.
I am I'm tentatively excited because watching the terrible, awful movie of Suicide Squad, I think I came away from it pretty happy with Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
I think
but pretty unhappy with Harley Quinn in the movie.
I like the costuming choices that I've seen out of Birds of Prey a lot more, which is...
I thought you were saying you liked the costuming choices in Suicide Squad where you got to see up her ass the whole movie.
No, I'm feminist Giga.
Oh, right.
There's nothing wrong with seeing... I will say, there's nothing wrong with being able to see up a character's ass at all times. Otherwise, I wouldn't have loved the movie Goatsy Man as much as I did.
Okay.
But
I wouldn't have enjoyed the movie Colonoscopies, a documentary, as much as I did.
But I feel like her outfit in Suicide Squad was extremely unmotivated and male-gazy, which deprives the character of agency. And again, there's nothing explicitly wrong with the male gaze. It's just dominant in...
Can you bring back regular Giga? Feminist Giga is, like, really wordy.
Can we get a middle ground Giga?
No, sorry, centrist Giga is dead. We both killed him. That's why we're non-binary now.
Can we get a Disco Elysium moralist, I have no opinion one way or the other?
Moralism is centrism.
I'm a little scared to watch Birds of Prey because I remember watching it.
I thought you were going to say Teapot.
Huh?
What? Oh.
What, just because I'm short and stout, you think I'm going to tip
well,
over
I mean,
and pour
just
out my spout?
your handle and your spout are just right out there.
That's
Anyway,
because I choose to put them out there, okay?
Yes, and
not
that's
for anyone
good
else
for
to
you.
look at.
Yes, queen.
I'm a little teapot about watching Birds of Prey because I remember watching it and just thinking like, yeah, okay, this is it's a movie. Cool. This is this is fun. Okay, yeah, I'm having fun. There's nothing to hate about it. Great. And then it was over.
So that's the end of the episode.
As movies often are.
I don't think I'm going to develop a strong opinion either way, and if I do, I dread what it will be. So,
well, don't
That's
worry.
fine. We still got 3 episodes out of Shazam anyway.
I'm going to take the Jared Leto approach and psychologically torment Val over the next week, and we'll see the results.
Okay. But don't worry, because after that we get
project.
Wonder Woman 1984, which everyone says is awful.
Yay! Make
and then we get
movies
The
bad
Suicide
again.
Squad, which everyone says is good.
Yay!
And then we get Black Adam, which everyone says is coming out July 29th, 2022.
Yay! And then a couple months later, we get Aquaman 2.
I don't think that lines up. I think we'll have to watch another movie between The Suicide Squad and Black Adam.
It's fine. We can just do 20 episodes each for the next 3 movies.
Yeah.
Oh. No. I don't
So
want to do
Harley
that
Quinn
step.
walks in. All right, and we'll see you next time.
No. We expand to fill our container. We'd be talking about Harley Quinn walking in for fucking decades.
Do you think this is a character motivated walk, or do you think Margot Robbie always walks like that?
Chapter
Because her
1.
feet
Look,
seem
Harley Quinn
pretty-
walks in.
We've alienated everyone we're going to alienate. At this point, they're just listening to hear our voices. We could say anything.
Mm-hmm. Tune in next week as we read the phone book.
Mm-hmm. God, I love Goth Edit Shazam.
I don't. You can find us on Twitter at 0to0_pod. I'm on Twitter at Posy Stress. You can listen to my other podcast, Kyle XY, about Kyle XY, where we're reading a really bad season 4 fanfic that makes me super mad. You can also listen to Jurgen It, about the secret life of the American teenager that we finished. And also, there's a new episode of Extra Credit that I'm on, where we read WikiHow posts. It's called WikiHow episode because it's WikiHow episode.
I need to listen to that. Hi. I guess I'm Giga. I'm feminist Giga now, but who knows what'll happen between now and then. Anyway, I am on Twitter at Gigalithic, where you can DM me telling me that you want to pay me for art so I can pay for Taco Bell.
Now I want Taco Bell.
Please pay me for art. I need Taco Bell. You can find the art I did in a game called Paradise Killer. You can find me in a ditch on the side of the road. Being eaten by flies.
I'm Val Flight Cub. You can find me on Twitter at FlightCub. You can find me in my other podcast, LMNOP. Oh, the second B.
Oh, hey, Val, real quick. Do you think that Sam's eating carrots right now?
Yeah, he's a eating carrots ass bitch. Sorry.
What?
Okay. Yep, there he is.
The second B stands for, but I don't want to think of something to make it stand for.
Barrett's.
I am on OP, a podcast about elementary, and
Wow.
I am on Wattpad at Flight Cub with 2 B's, where you can read my part 1 of Pregnant with Shazam and nothing else, because I'm never writing another
I
fanfic.
can't wait to see what it's very promising. I can't wait to see what you contribute to the media.
It gets crazy. Part 2 is when it gets crazy, so.
Nice.
I like how I'm looking at the Discord, and I like how I have changed my name to a Shazam relevant.
Yeah.
Every sans is a conscious sin. I mean, I was fucking furious. I've been very passive aggressive about it. I haven't actually said anything about it just yet. I changed my name during Aquaman to Ass is Generally Weird, and neither of you followed suit. We had a thing.
Yeah.
did.
I mean, I've gone back.
We did have a thing, but
Val
I
is
changed
now
my name
Brian
to
King.
Brian King.
I'm
but spelled
always
with an E.
Fruit is Generally Raw. Val, you're usually
Every dream,
my wife.
My wife.
And I'm every
And Giga,
choice is
you're
a
always-
conscious choice.
Yeah, but you didn't join me in the weird ass train.
So come on back, Val.
Okay.
Yeah, Val.
Every Brian, my king.
How do I change my fucking...
You right click on you,
Sivana is generally.
and then you do
sans.
profile. No, you do edit server profile.
Server profile. Here we go.
Every sin. My eye.
Every
We're
bird
all on the edge of our seats.
Every bird, my prey.
No, not yet. We haven't even started watching it yet.
Black Adam. I hardly knew him.
Every rock. My Dwayne. Every shit. My fuck Santa. Okay, thank you.
Oh, my fuck Santa.
This is the thing we
I
do
say,
for us.
pulling out
but
my
now
Santa
it's the
shaped
thing we do for the listeners.
my Santa shaped donut hole.
Thank you to Noisepace.xyz and Matt of GameCube Nintendo for letting us be on the Noisepace network, where you could find other podcasts like Prime Cuts about Transformers and Digimon Ghost Gaze about... No?
No. A living GameCube would probably make a pretty good supervillain.
That would be pretty good. Too sturdy. You can't beat that thing.
Mm-hmm. It's got a handle for transport.
You could give it a suitcase wedgie, sort of. Not really. You can hold it like a suitcase.
Anyway, go
and
on
other
now.
podcasts.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Touch my shaft. I mean, staff. Sorry.
Okay,
Try that
Val.
again.
If you insist.
Try that again.
Grasp my staff.
Gross.
Bye.
Bye.
Prey on my birds. Caw.
Caw.